Hi people, and welcome to my trading channel. This is Darren's trading methods. Basically I show you some MT4 methods, some MT5 methods. This one in particular is going to be the G Scalper. This is an MT4 scalping helper, if you like, for trading Forex of any of your chosen pairs. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump straight into this. So how would you use this? Well, I'm going to show you from scratch how to set it up, how you're going to make this work, etc. Then I'm going to show you on my own server, which is right here, and I'm going to show you, we're going to set this all up on this actual chart. Bear in mind that the actual markets are shut at the moment because this is on a Sunday, but we could use it on Bitcoin, okay? And this is going to give you a good idea of exactly how it works, etc. All right, so I'm going to go through this. Is quite a in-depth video which is going to show you exactly how to set this system up. You can see I'm using a 10k account with this, but this is MT4. So normally when you use MT4 they don't allow you to actually trade Bitcoin, okay? Especially if you're on a actual prop firm. MT5 is not normally a problem, but this one in particular can have issues like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come back out of here. As you can see, this is a very new trading platform. This has only been out open for a couple of weeks. If you like what you see, then make sure you sign up for my membership, early membership access. Okay, what this basically does, this puts you onto my waiting list, and then when I bring out my trading academy with the 30+ EA bots that I will be including with inside the system, it's up to you then if you want to join that or not. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to jump straight into this. So I'm going to head over as if I've just brought this product. Okay, so the first thing you'll be doing is you will be unraring it. Now if you don't know what an unrar is, it's basically just a zipped file. It's like a zip format. I'll show you using another way of doing this for you. So if we go here, let's just come out here a minute. So we go into here and we look for a zipped folder. So this one here is G Scalper. Okay, so if we double click on this, it's going to open up, and then basically what you want to do is you just close. What you want to do is you want to extract it. So it's depending on whereabouts you want to extract this. So if you click extract now, you want to put it somewhere where you're going to know where it is. Okay, so you could use, for instance, C Windows. Okay, so if we just put G Scalper, and what it will do is this will put it into the directory of the C Windows, which is the hard drive. Okay, so this is G Scalper, so we're just going to click OK, and what it's going to do is it's going to open up that file. So now if I close this, if I go into my Windows, now I can see my G Scalper will be in here. There it is. So now if I click on this, it's going to be showing me the files that I need to transfer across. Okay, and those files, as I've just shown you before, are going to be here. Now it's a bit different on my computer because I've got this set up completely differently to the way that you would have your computer set up, because I've got other ones in here. So my G Scalper information is in here, which I've already unpacked. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be doing is going to be looking at the system manual. So if we head over here, okay, and this is the manual. And then we're going to do is we're going to run through the manual. Okay, basically I'm just going to be running through this. This is going to give you an idea of what it's all about, how this is going to work, etc. Just so you have an idea of what this is used for. Okay, so as always, there's a risk warning. You will see a disclaimer that I have at the bottom of my description in my YouTube channel, because you know you still have to be very, very careful when you're trading online, because you can lose all your money. Okay, now the installation process: open your MT4, then you want to click on the file open data folder from the top tab. Okay, so you're going to click open data folder, and then copy expert file to the MQL4 experts folder, copy the template file to the templates folder, and then restart your MT4. Now, I don't normally need to restart my MT4. I don't have any issues with that. And then basically what you want to do is right click on the chart, pick G Scalper template, okay, and then you drag that across. You literally just drag that across into your time frame. So I'm going to be giving you a demonstration on this so you know exactly how to do this, because it is a little bit daunting if you've never done this before. But what you will realize is most of my expert advisors are going to be following the same trend of what I'm showing you. Okay, so for instance, if we go over here, all right, you'll see that the let's just change this to gold. So we just drag across and let go. Okay, so this is the XAU USD daily, which I'm now going to set as 5 minute. Okay, so this is now going to be in almost like scalper mode. What you will find is if you put it into the M15, which is the 15 minute, you will get less signals. Okay, so if you have it into the 5 minute, you're obviously going to get more signals. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to copy the template across. Now, the way to do this is very, very simple. What we need to do is we just need to go back to here, okay, which is the WinRAR, which you or the zipped folder, and you want to copy the TPL, which stands for template. You want to copy this, and then you want to go back to your server or to your trading platform. Okay, make sure it's MT4. Click on here. Click on open data folder, and what you want to do is you want to look for templates. See templates, double click on this, and then you want to right mouse click, and then you want to paste this in. And what this is going to do is, because I've already got it here, it's showing me that because I've already included it, it's down here. Okay, then you want to right mouse click, and then you want to refresh the page. And what this does is this will refresh the information that has been stored inside the templates folder. Okay, now there's two ways you can do this. You can either go back and then you can go to MQL4, but for demonstration purposes, so it's a lot easier for you to understand, we're now going to put the expert advisor into MQL4. I'm going to show you how you do this. So basically we click on here, all right, right mouse click, copy. Okay, so we've now got the expert advisor. Okay, and then you want to go back into here. Okay, so this is your MQL4, which is your MetaTrader 4 account. Now remember, it's very important that when you do this, to make sure that you open a demo account and at least test this for at least 2 weeks before you put it onto a live account. Okay, so you want to go to File, go to Open Data Folder, and then you want to click on MQL4, then click on Experts, right mouse click, and then paste this in. And you'll see that it's already here, so it's asking me, do I really want to do this? I've got to click no, okay, because I've already got my G Scalper, which is already here, okay. And then the same thing applies, right mouse click, refresh, close this window down. Then you want to scroll along, and you want to right mouse click, and you want to refresh this page. Okay, now what this is going to do, this is going to put this all into order, and it's going to give you a little bit of an insight of there is your template for the G Scalper. And if we scroll all the way down, you'll see that the actual expert advisor, the G Scalper, is here as well. Now you will see there's lots of other ones in there. I will be going through these at some process, okay, because these are going to be the other indicators I've got. I'm also going to be having universal indicators and custom indicators that you won't be able to get hold of unless you get them through me, because it's just going to be something that's going to be built with inside the Darren's Trading Academy, where you will be getting specialized expert advisors which are custom to anyone else. And the idea of it is that you play around with the symbols, etc., and you set them up how you want to, and then you you decide whether or not you want to use them to trade with, to make money with trading. Okay, Forex trading, you can use them with crypto, commodities, indices, etc. There's loads and loads of things which you can use this for. Okay, so we've done that. So we've now got the bot across, we've now got the template across. Now we're going to follow these instructions here. Okay, so it's telling you that the software is ready for trading. So it's not quite yet because I haven't put it on the chart. So we're going to do this now. We're going to go over here like so. The first thing you want to do is make sure you put your template across, okay? Or as you can see that it's come up in an indicator format. So what's good about this is it's very easy for you just to drag and drop it across, all right? Or the other way you can do it is to right mouse click, go to template, and then click on your G Scalper like so. And what it's going to do is it's going to give you the buy-in or the long and the short. So what it's doing is it's showing you when to get in high and when to get in low. Okay, this works out the whole of the map. This is on the 5-minute window. If we go to the 15-minute window, you'll see that it's less. There's a lot less there, although these trades would probably be more profitable if you work in the long run, because the higher the actual trading time, normally the better the actual trade. Okay, but as with any trade, you can lose money, so always make sure you test this on a demo account first. And then what you would do is, once you've got this all set up, okay, is literally you just drag your EA bot across, which is this one here, and you'll see now, do you really want to stop? But you can see that the scalper is already working here anyway. Okay, so you then go to right mouse click, you want to go to expert advisors, you want to go to properties, and then you want to change if there's anything you need to change in here. Make sure that it is ticked with allow live trading. And then this one here is your inputs. So you'll see that it's GMT offset 1 hour. So you've got a few things that you can play with this. What you could do is you could have a look online and see if anyone's been working with G-Scalper, whether or not they have decided that there is a better setting that you can use, because you can then literally load the set file in, create your own set file. Okay, so you could try this by changing the hour settings and the minute settings, and if you find something that's going to be more profitable, it's working really, really well, then you can save it, and then you've got that saved set file that you can use with XAU USD. Okay, so it's very, very powerful. Now, we haven't even touched on what this does, because I just want to make sure that we get the chart side first done. So you can see that that's the expert advisor which is working. What you need to also do is go to tools, go to options, and then you want to go to expert advisors. You want to make sure that allow automated trading is on. Take these two off, we don't need them, and take that off. Okay, and then click OK. Now what this is going to do is this is just literally going to allow it to trade. If you do have any grey areas where this doesn't work, shut your machine off, okay, or just go to here, go to exit, and then reopen. Okay, and then what you do then is you're refreshing the actual page, and this is going to obviously help that system work. Okay, right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to the actual chart here, and it's going to show you exactly what we've done. Okay, so basically what we've done at the moment is we have copied our template across. You can see here, and it says here your software is ready for trading. Note, software works on 1 minute chart, 5 minute chart, and 15-minute chart time frames only. Okay, so as I said to you before, I would concentrate on the M5, which is 5-minute chart, and the M15. Okay, that's what I would concentrate on. What it's also got, which is very, very interesting, is, I'm just going to show you this very quickly, is when you play around with these charts, which we haven't even done yet. So if I click on this trade, okay, this is going to give you this box, and if I click on this trade here, this is going to give you a volume indicator, Then you've got the info. It's going to show you the info of the pips, where they're coming in and where they're coming out. So you can see that if you got in at this point here, you would have made 358 pips profit. And then you've got filter. Now be very careful with filter. If you use the filter and you lock the filter into trend, it will only trade into the trend format. So if we click on here and it's green, this means now that it's only going to trade in its format. So it means that the last one on here, which is blue, means that it's trending up. It will be locked into trending up trades only. Okay, and just to turn that off, you literally just push this so it's red. And this win-loss ratio, okay, this is where it basically goes through a process of a win-loss ratio. So you could drop this down to 40% to 90% if you wanted to, and then it gives you a time stamp. Okay, so this is the time start and this is the end. Now what it basically does is there is T data, okay, and there is type A, and there's two different systems. Okay, so if we go to T data, you'll see here that this basically shows you the candle. Okay, so this is going to show you the candle, the spread, the limit, the signal. So you'll see that the signal in blue, okay, and the signal in red. So this is showing you that this is a buy, this is a sell, and this is a sell. Okay, so it's giving you an indication. Right, the bars, which is the P level. Okay, so what this basically is this is P level is the price level. Okay, so this is telling you the price level. So a lot of people use bars because you can see when someone's overbuying or underbuying in a certain trade. Okay, so it's going to work very, very well as well. And this is the T data. Okay, so we go here, you can turn this on and off. Okay, and then you've got type A and type B. Now there are two types of systems that this will trade for. Okay, and all this does is this gives you a different trading setup. All right, designed by the bot. Now you can see that while I'm playing around with this, also I've got an alert that's popped up in the corner here that's showing that the green scalper buy GBP is showing me here certain points that I can jump into. Okay, now this is a very powerful, very powerful indicator with the bot as well, because it will actually start trading for you once you get this set up. Okay, and then what it will do is it will go through 10 to 30 trades. It has a system where it will actually stop after 2 lost trades. So it's very powerful, which I'm just going to go through. Now what I do like about this is that if I click OK, if I drag and then drop this across, it will default the whole of the chart back to its original state. So you won't necessarily be able to keep everything that you've set up, although it's very simple, very easy to actually put into position, because all you basically do is you just make sure that you preset everything as I've shown you in the instruction manual. Okay, and you'll see here that once you've gone to your G Scalper and you've checked to make sure that everything's set up how you want it, you can then click on these buttons and you can reopen these charts. Okay, and this is just going to basically give you an idea, and you see that you've got less trades with this, and this is, you know, the bar level, which is your price level, and then you've got your filter, and you see that when it's open, you'll see it's green and T data. So this is the candle, this is the size of your candle, etc. And you see that the signal now is sell, sell and buy. So you've got a buy trade in 15-minute window, and then you've got your type A, okay, and your type B, which basically drops the actual pips. Okay, so your pips will be shorter or longer, okay, which gives you more chance of making more money with this particular system. So you've really got to trial it with type A and type B and see how you get on with that. Okay, and as I said before, as soon as you drag across and drop it, okay, it's going to, because you've had this one open, All right, it's going to remember this one, but if you put a new trade across, it's going to automatically default it. Okay, so it's just something to bear in mind. Otherwise, you might find that if you've used a trade before and then you open something up, you'll think to yourself, well, what the hell's going on, right? Because it is a little bit daunting, as I said to you before, but this is a really good system. So I'm going to take us over now in here. Okay, so we've done this system here. We've copied the expert file across. We've done the template. We've connected the G Scalper, has gone through the default trading mode, so you know now how that if you copy this across, it's going to default the trading. It produces signals and alerts which you can follow. Okay, there is another thing that you should make sure that you're aware of, and that's that if you set up any of the perimeters, okay, in here, if you set up like a buy trend only, okay, you'll find that if you open up manually another trade, it may stop it from working, because this bot will take control of other charts as well. So this is why it's advisable that if you're trading, is to test this on an MT4 demo account. Make sure that there are no other charts running in the background, unlike me, well, I've got plenty here, okay, but to be fair, I haven't actually switched any of this on. And allow this just to do its stuff, basically. Okay, and you'll see that it tells you the strategy, which is flat. Okay, that's because the market's not open. It tells you the market strength, okay, which is good, and then it shows you the win-loss ratio, okay, in 10 and 30. It shows you the direct draw. Okay, this is what the DD is, and this is what the drawdown is going to be in your losses and your wins when the bot is activated. And this is very good, okay, because I would always trade at 0.01, and then you can see what your drawdown is, because you could actually use this bot, and if you test and demo it, you can actually get an idea of what your drawdown is going to be. It's going to show you. Now obviously never trade when it's near news, because it's just going to go up and down and all over the place. Simple, like this one here is quite possible. So if I take these off, if you push this, there we go, and this one here, if we turn these off, okay, you'll see that this one here could be a news related, because it's a complete drop. It's just gone wow, straight down, right? And obviously if you were trading in that, it's great that it's picked it up, okay, but it's always a bit risky when you're trading with, you know, if it's in the news. And you'll see that it's at 15, so you're looking at 330, okay, so you're probably looking around about, yeah, it's going to give you an idea. This could be news about between 1 and 3:45, and this could represent that this was a news related sell trade. Okay, so you know, it's just giving you an idea on that. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to scroll across. I'm just going to go through some of these perimeters for you so you get an idea. So I explained to you the default trading mode, auto trading mode, and advanced manual mode. Okay, so of course you can use this expert additional panels to get access to more features. You can open it with one click at the bottom of the chart, so literally just click on that and you open these up. Note that the software goes back to default mode setting when you change the time frame due to the setting security reasons, as different time frames have different settings. So your TP, which is your trade profit or take profit, your SL, which is stop loss, and your trend calculations, etc, etc. We recommend to open 2 to 3 of your favorite pairs, set the trading mode you like, and catch the pips. Okay, so you can see that. Recommend trade for start and typical day trading, all right, which is M5. If you prefer less number of signals, then use a more conservative approach of the M15. You can open hide each panel with one easy click, as I've shown you this as well. Important, do not rush for live trading. This is the other thing I said to you about. Make sure you use a demo trade only. So let's focus on each button just to give you an idea of what this is if you want an in-depth look. So let's focus on each button. Signal type. G Scalper has 2 types of signals, type A and type B. You may switch between styles on one click and visually see the difference. Each style has own strategy and main purpose to keep G Scalper always on a good level. So basically you'll find that with the type B, okay, in action, it's showing you that you've got plus 14 here, plus 14 here, plus 35, plus 10, and if you look here, you've got plus 32, plus 12, plus 14. So it's just a different way that it works. So my advice to you is just to try it out and see what obviously you feel works for you. Okay, so the T data. Okay, so this is the G Scalper provides trader with useful information as well as help to avoid bad trades. So basically what this does is this gives you the option, the candle timeout time. Okay, so this is the candle timeout time. New candle may start new trend, always better to come in on the right time. So you've got the spread, which you may see current spreads, plus set max spread for trading. Note this option will lock even manual trades. This is the thing I said to you about, is once you set the spread up, this will actually change your chart spread as well on other charts. So make sure that if you're using just this chart, which I would advise you to do, so then it's not going to have any other issues if you're running a EA bot in the background. Okay, you may see current spread plus set max spread for trading. Note this option will lock even manual trades for the panel if the spread is higher than you set. Signals, just current trend direction, which is going to be obviously 1 minute, 5 minute, 50 minute signals. Red means downtrend, blue means uptrend. Okay, now the filter, this option allows you to filter trades by global trend or by using narrow time filter. For example, if you click on use, you will enable trend filter and all future trades will be open in the same direction. This is about I was telling you about, where if you lock your trend, if it's locked and it's going up, okay, so it's an uptrend, it means that it's only going to start trading in an uptrend only. Now this could be very useful if you already know that the current market is going up weekly, okay, because then it's going to, when you get any drops, you're going to obviously get into the drops as it goes back up. Okay, but of course you've got to be very careful with your spreads. You've also got to be careful with your stop loss, and if you've got an account where you've got a certain amount of drawdown, you've got to be careful you do not obviously go over your drawdown. There is protection that's built in this system, which I'm going to go over. So important, as soon as you add filter on time filter, you will see it has an effect on the WL. This is the win and loss ratio for the latest 30 signals. So they have added a visual understanding for this for your choice. Okay, so info, this option provides traders with trading statistics. First of all, you will see pips information on the chart. We count 5 pips for 1 minute, 7 pips for 5 minutes, and 10 pips for 15 minutes. As a minimum target to count, it has a win trade based on its calculation of the win-loss ratio. So what this means is it has a win-loss ratio of 10 to 30. So the ratio basically is for the last 10 to 30 signals. The DD, which is the 10, and the DD30, which is the average drawdown of the latest 10-30 signals before it comes to profit. So basically it's doing a check before, you know, and telling you what it's going to be coming to the profit. Strategy is a current signal strategy. This obviously can be the type B or the type A. And the market, this market here is going to be telling you it's good, normal, or bad. This is short review of market conditions based on analytics. Okay, the P level, which is your price level, is well-known option and quite popular among traders. A lot of people use this because you can see when people are buying into the market. Okay, and sometimes, you know, using MACD, you can actually see different spikes with inside this when you know that, you know, you're almost gonna, you can get a good point to get into it. So popular among traders, you may set any bar quantity and visually see main and most frequent price levels. You may use it on its own analytics. Okay, so the trade button, this is the green scalper button. So this is basically which you would set up, and then you just allow the EA to kick off and it will just do its stuff. So the trade, this button enables the trade panel on the chart. It has several options, so let's focus on each option first. The half lot, as soon as you enable the option at the half take profit level, half of the order's lot will be closed and another half will keep running. So this is a good way because you can actually be in profit, but you're a little bit dubious about allowing the profit to run. So you can actually click on your half lot, and this is going to allow you to take half of your profits, leaving the other half of the profits still running with inside that trade. So it's just you're getting loss. You've cut your loss by 50%. So half of the ordered lot will be closed, another half will be running. The BTD, this is the bad trades detector. This is one I was currently talking to you about, which I said we'd come to. This works as soon as you activate it. It will monitor trades by pair, okay, which is trading Forex. As soon as you get two losses on the same pair, trading Forex, this option will stop trading for a while. So what it does is it adds a little break, just in case it's news related, and then it will come back and carry on. Remember that the trade system works up to 10 to 30 times, so it could trade equally between 10 to 30 trades. The lot 2 times, this is a one-time option. The lot compensation, so if you enable this option, then after a loss trade, next order will be doubled. So this will double your lot. So if, say for instance you're on 0.01 or you're on 0.0, so you're on 0.1, it means that if you enable, okay, the lot 2 times, it will be on 0.2 the next time. So it's going to double all the time. This is almost like the I can never remember it, but it's a certain sequence, okay, which is called the Martindale effect, okay, where basically you take a trade, it will go up at 1, all right, it will come back down, and then if you lose it, then you do ×2, okay, and then if you lose it, you do ×4. That's the Martindale effect, okay. But this is basically giving you that option if you want to actually put that into action. Okay, so now after the loss trade, next order gets doubled in lot size. This version works one time, then should be activated again. Okay, so it allows you to set this so it'll work once, but it won't go into a continuous. It only works once. You have to preset it if you want it to work again after you've already used it. The take profit and the stop loss, you may set any profit loss levels as you wish in pips. Options, by clicking this button, will choose different safe options. So trailing or trialing, stop loss, break even, both or nothing. If you choose BE, okay, which is and TSL or TSB, don't forget to set it right away. So basically BE is a value of profit in pips when you want to move stop loss to +1 pips. T start is trailing stop loss, okay, start point in pips, and the T level is distance between trailing stop loss and price. Okay, so these are quite difficult to get your head around, but when you see the trade in action, you should start to get a little bit of a grip of what's going on with it. So it's easy to calculate. If you have a T start 5 and a T level 5, it means that at +10 pip profit, stop loss moves to a 5 pip start, and follow the price on +5 pips distance, which is the T level, which is each one of the pips. So the COS, which is close on opposite signal option, if you enable this, then the current order will be closed as soon as a new signal comes into light. Okay, and buy and sell buttons you may use if for manual trading. Then each order gets parameters as you have in the panel. Auto, this is where you may set the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, okay, for the Forex trades on full auto. This means that F means full auto by using each signal. And stealth, this mode allows you to keep TP, which is your take profit, and your stop loss invisible from the broker. As soon as you disable this option, each order gets visible. Okay, so basically if you need to make sure that this is visible, especially on a prop firm, because some people say you need to make sure you're working with a stop loss and a take profit, it will be shown. You just got to make sure that your stealth option is set correctly, and again vice versa. The AREG, which is the auto style for the next 3 trades, which is adopted by the take profit and the stop loss levels based on the market conditions. So tips on manual entering. So you may enter when you see a relevant signal for extra safety. You may also check higher trading Forex signal and time of new releases. Do not trade at a weak market. So as I said before, its best time to choose it is when it says good. Profit tip number 1, break even trailing stop loss. Activate break even at 7 to 10 pips profit level. It helps to secure almost every order. Use stop loss and take profits that is relevant for the selected time frame. If you manage fast orders, you can reach an extremely high win-loss ratio of around 75% and up to 90%. That's why we added auto trade feature. Please use it for your instant auto entry. Now, just be a little bit mindful here that if this is taking lots and lots of trades, you need to make sure that you do not get a warning from your prop firm with hypersensitivity. This is caused when you have too many trades in one day. It shouldn't affect if you're using a 5-minute and a 15-minute time frame, but if you're using a 1-minute time frame, all right, and you're scalping with that, then there's a good chance you could break into that, because you're going to get more trades that are going to be pinging up. Okay, profit tip number 2 is news. So it's just be wary of the news, which I've already mentioned. Nowadays there are lots of web resources that offer news on upcoming economic events. One that I use is called investing.com, and go to the news calendar. The other one you can use, there's Forex news, there's loads and loads of stuff. All you need to do is Google it and you'll be able to get lots and lots of information from that. It can ruin any order or bring a sudden luck, but we do not recommend taking such risk unless you're a devoted news trader. It's better to skip high impact news, so please follow economic calendars. Okay, money management is a single rule: risk, stop loss, lot size. So your risk is 1 to 3% of your deposit per trade. Decide on a risk based on your price action, set a stop loss. Now calculate your stop loss volume that would match with your risk. For example, you could use a 2 to 1. Okay, so for example, your stop loss is 10 pips and your equity is 10,000. You wish to risk 2% of your equity in this trade, so you enter a trade with 2 loss. So your risk is only $200 or 2%. What personally I would do is I wouldn't be into 2 lots. I would be at 0.01. Trial it, see how you get on, and then increase it as you've got profit with inside your account. Useful trading notes: trading is a habit. When you start trading, you should try different strategies, pairs, time frames, and finally end up with scalping or day trading or news trading. Just add your own style to this list. Each trader is unique, but all traders should follow Forex logic. Otherwise, they risk to lose a deposit sooner or later. Let me remind you how to form a healthy trading style. So it says here, we're going to go through this because this could be really good information for you. Idea of trading: do not trade with last money. Do not put all your savings in it. I believe that somewhat about 200, 300 is good enough for a start with a 10k account. So do not focus on trading as your daily obligation. So what I'm saying to you is that even if you've got a 10k account, okay, you're using a prop firm, just pretend that you've only got $200 in it, $300 in it. This way, this creates a little bit of a cushion, because remember that your drawdown might only be $800 with inside a 10k account until you pass level 1, level 2. So you know, even though you've got a 10k account, you're working from an £800 account, okay, or $800 account. So it's very, very important. Trading at your daily obligation, you need good market conditions. If you miss the signal, do not go in to skip it. Wait for the next signal. Don't force the market. Also, don't trade when you're in a mood or you're emotionally affected, because this will affect your trades. Turn force majors into advantages. News impacts may be disastrous if you ignore economic event calendar. Check it and get ready. Close or open orders depending on your needs. I would rather close, but most traders are so much deep in thoughts with stop losses and profits that they just forget about the news. Double stop to potential losses. So stop loss, break even. No matter how wonderful our system is, manual system, it gives signals, but it is you who compare them with your market reality. Check filters and select stop loss. Take profit. Security must be your primary task. We have tried to eliminate almost all false signals, but if you start trading before news or forget about stop loss, our system will not be able to, or will not be responsible for picking up certain signals that shouldn't be there. So please always mind the safety of your deposit. Do not set high stop losses and use all filters available Don't place an order if you are not sure about it. And pairs, okay, more charts don't mean more money. It works with all major pairs. We optimize it per each major pair and are sure that it will give you great signals, but each signal needs to be accompanied by a trader. Checking filters, setting up top loss, stop loss, and so on. Please do not rush into 5 to 6 charting trading. It is a challenge even for experts with great experience. 1 to 2 major pairs are perfectly enough for making a steady daily gain. You may switch to the most active pair according with the active session and take one more that correlates with it. Okay, what that means is if it moves in the same direction. Okay, so that's the end of this. Hopefully this is going to give you some really good information. You can see that the G Scalper is an incredible tool which can help you to start making money online. Okay, and you can see that it does give you lots and lots of signals which you want to back up. It's very, very important, because if you don't, then you could end up in trouble. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. As I said before, don't forget to join my membership, my early membership waiting list, and you will get one of these signals, okay, where you're going to actually get 30 plus of these signals. So it's an incredible value for money, which is going to be included with inside my trading methods membership, which is going to be coming out shortly. I'm building it as we speak. So the idea is I show you these actual signals which you will be getting as a member. It will be a one-time price, and you will be getting EAs every single month, which will be custom to other people, okay, and custom to you, and you will be able to test these, and they will be able to help you to actually enjoy the world of trading Forex, indices, commodities, and if you want to go down that route, you can use it for Bitcoin. So that's it. My name's Darren Brown. Hope you enjoyed this trading method, the G Scalper. Until my next video. Cheers.